So for this first problem, I need to factor each of the denominators to find out what my prime factors are. So this one is 2 times 5. So my resulting denominator needs to have everything that's in the other denominators. Not too much, but just enough to cover both of them. So it has to have a 2. And it has to have a 5. Does it need 2 5s? No. It only needs enough 5s to cover each set individually. Is 1 5 enough to cover this? Yes. Is 1 5 enough to cover that? Yes. So really, you need the same number of 5s as the biggest set in either denominator. And the biggest set is 1. So times 5. Cheyenne, what else do we need? An x. So my common denominator is 2 times 5 times x. What is this fraction missing? A 2. So I times it by 2 over 2, and now the denominator matches, and the top I get 4. What is this denominator missing? It's missing an x, so I times x over x. So it's 6x plus 4. Now I need to factor it to see if anything cancels. Can I factor 6x plus 4? I can pull out a 2. If I pull out a 2, is it going to cancel? Yes. If it's not going to cancel, I might as well not pull it out. So I pull out a 2 times 3x plus 2, and notice this 2 cancels that 2, so my final answer is 3x plus 2 over 5x. Okay, did that help? Okay, second one? Okay. So, does the first denominator factor? No. Does the second one factor? Yes, x minus 2 times x minus 3. So what is my common denominator? It's this, x minus 2 times x minus 3. Because that's big enough to cover both sides. So what is this fraction missing? An x minus 2. There's an x in there. So let's distribute these. X squared minus 2x plus 1x plus x minus 2, and minus 1. Sorry, you guys are right. Minus x minus 2. And then I have to add the other side, which is 2x minus 10. One thing that people do that's really totally breaking the rules is they line it up like this, and they say, oh, what do you know? X plus or x minus 2 cancels x minus 2. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't just sit it up there and then cross it off, because you also have this 2x minus 10 that you need to bring in. So x squared, so on top I get x squared, negative x and 2x is plus x, negative 2 and negative 10 is minus 12. Does that factor? X plus 4 times x minus 3 over x minus 2 times x minus 3. The x minus 3's cancel, and my answer is just x plus 4 over x minus 2. You did it? Awesome. If there's one on top and one on bottom, you can cancel them. Yeah. So once I combine the entire top, I factored it. There is. This turned into this, which factored to be that. What do you mean? It's right here. Wait, where? Go ahead and ask your question again. Okay, so my common denominator is x minus 2 over x minus 3. You get that? So this one has everything it needs, right? It has an x minus 2 and an x minus 3. This one needs an x minus 2. So this one needed an x minus 2. And when I multiplied those together, I got this. And then I added the 2x minus 10, which gave me that equation, which factored to be this, which canceled the x minus 3's. Okay? All right, let's try another one. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, huh? Okay. So I need to factor all of the denominators to find out what my common denominator is. How does this one factor? X minus 3 and x plus 3. That one, the second one doesn't factor. The last one, x times x minus 3. So my common denominator, what do I need? I need an x. What else? And I need an x minus 3. What else? X plus 3. Does that cover all three of them? Yes. All three of these are some combination of this common denominator. Okay? You could put an extra x minus 3 in there, but then it's going to factor out and simplify in the end, so don't bother. So as long as all three denominators are some subset of the common denominator, you're good. Everything they have is given here. So, what is the first one missing? An x. What's the second one missing? Now, I already know, well, it needs both, x minus 3 and x plus 3. So I might as well times it by x squared minus 9. Because we're going to have to multiply them all together anyway. So you could write x minus 3 and x plus 3, but then you'll have to distribute them, so we'll save ourselves some time. What's the last one missing? An x plus 3. Does that make sense, Hannah? Are we all clear? So we're going to write down that big long answer on top, simplify it, and then see if it factors. So we start off 3x plus 5x squared minus 45, and then, good. I always like to put these negatives up in the numerator, just so I don't forget them. So minus 3x minus 9. All right. 5x squared takes care of that one. The 3x and the 3x cancel. Minus 54. Can I pull anything out of that? No. Is it a difference of squares? No, so it doesn't factor, so I don't need to bother. So my numerator for the answer is 5x squared minus 54. Now I need to times all three of those together, but I'm smart. I already know what these two are. So I take x and times it into x squared minus 9. So it's going to be x to the third minus 9x. And that would be your answer. Do we want to see another one, or are we okay? See another one? Okay. All right. Let's factor the first one. X plus 1 times x plus 3. So what is my common denominator going to be? I did. X plus 1 times x plus 3. So my common denominator is x plus 1 times x plus 3. What is my first fraction missing? Nothing. It has all the parts in the common denominator. What is the second one missing? So this is missing an x plus 3. And the last one, and I'm going to make that 4 negative, is missing an x plus 1. So 2x plus 10x plus 15 minus 4x minus 4. So that's the numerator. 2x from the first one. The second one gives me, that should be 5x. Thank you. So plus 5x plus 15 minus 4x minus 4. So I simplify that. 2 plus 5 is 7, minus 4 is 3x. And 15 minus 4 is 9. Oh my goodness. It even worked out. Oh! I almost got really lucky. Don't ask. I I was writing down what I wanted it to be because I wanted it to factor. So does 3x plus 11 factor? No. So it's 3x plus 11, but I need to multiply my denominator back together, but I already know what it is. It's right here. So the answer is 3x plus 11 over x squared plus 4x plus 3. Now, just to humor me, let's suppose that instead of 11, it was a 9. Then you can pull out a 3. 3 times x plus 3, and those cancel, and my answer would have been 3 over x plus 1. And I was so close to getting one that worked. It was only 2 numbers off. Make me cry. Okay. You have the next 20 minutes to finish page 57. Good luck. No new assignment. Just finish page